You look less comfortable than Susha and Saint, and a little bit bigger because you're sitting like closer.
Just be chill. We're gonna be here
Just
for at
be
least 30 minutes.
chill.
Yeah.
A little bit less comfortable.
I want to sit like, okay, this is good. Okay. Ready?
All right, this isn't a photo shoot, okay?
So we're back. Hey.
Well, no, we're not back. We have to
Okay.
do our intro. It's okay. We're starting right now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Welcome to Fabled Hunters.
I'm Ada.
I'm Susha.
Oh yeah, gee, I'm safe. All right. Welcome to Fabled Hunters.
I'm Ada.
I'm Susha.
I'm Yanji.
I'm safe.
Yay!
We're gonna
opening some
We're gonna open some stuff, Ada. That's your line, dude.
Come on, I'm not used to having so many people in the
Okay.
in the crew, you know.
Yeah, we all came back from the calling. We were all at the calling in Las Vegas, except for this one.
Yeah, they left me here. They were like, Ada, you're not going, so I didn't go. So
That totally didn't happen.
no,
She
I
was
had a
super
family
invited.
thing. I had a family thing, so I couldn't make it. But I'll be at the Dallas one though.
Yeah, we'll be at the Dallas one.
Yeah.
Well, all of us?
Yes.
Be at the Dallas
I'll
one?
be there.
Yeah, so we included Yuanji because Yuanji's always with her show.
Yeah.
And Susha. Susha's been in the background helping our show, helping Channel Fireball, helping
Yeah.
LSS as she was part of the media team
Yes.
at the calling. And you even made some fans, right? You want to talk
Yeah.
about it?
Oh my God. Susha told me all about it. She tell the audience where
I mean, I was surprisingly surprised.
That's so
After I
surprising.
removed my mask, people started recognizing me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're like, oh, you're in Fabled Hunters. I was like, yes, that's me.
You're famous. You're internet famous.
Internet
I
famous.
know,
Wow.
crazy.
So yeah, I'm so like surprised and glad that people know Fabled Hunters because like we're at the back end. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
We're
it's
always
true.
just posting
Yeah.
and creating content for you guys, but it was nice meeting people. And
It was great.
Yeah.
Like meeting them
Yeah.
live, meeting them in the flesh and blood. It was amazing. It was there's over 1,000 people in those 3 days, probably altogether maybe 2,500 people signed up for different various events,
Yeah.
and like over 100 people approached me. It's insane.
Yeah.
Well, Susha, you've never been to an event like this before, right?
Yeah.
What was your first impression?
It's hard to. There's no words to describe my the feelings, but I think me and Manor, we were there. Manor's not here, unfortunately, but for us, it was great to see. So I talked to some people, and what they told me, they're like, "Oh, we were playing that game online, so this is their first time like seeing their friends that they made online." So I was like, "Wow!" I was like shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can make friends, and now you're seeing them first time in flesh and
Yeah,
blood
yeah.
just because of the game. But it was fun to interact with people. For me, everyone was like, it was super intense. How all of you guys were like playing and not like even caring what's happening around. So I think if there was an earthquake, they would have moved.
Yeah.
You would have.
Yeah,
We were
that's crazy.
Super honed in.
Yeah. So that was fun, but it was intense.
Yeah.
That just kind of shows you how many passionate players there really are. And like after Susha came back, she told me all about it, and I was like, wow, I can't wait to really be there and experience the atmosphere and the energy. Because I did see the video. We created video content on behalf of LSS and Channel Fireball, and when I saw the video, I was just amazed because everything looked so exciting. And I heard Shane was giving out like autographs. Like,
yeah.
what? Come on.
Signing
Signed
the
up.
play.
Wait, do we have video clips?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Oh my God, we should put it in.
Yeah, we
should
probably
put it
will.
in.
Yeah,
It's in there. It's in
Yeah.
there. They'll find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. I just wanted to go positive. I was like, I want a positive record. I did slightly better than that. I went 4 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, and both draws were unfortunate. The first draw, I swear I had the Bravo player. He was stalling for like 5 turns, and it's just super unfair.
Yeah.
We're talking. People are talking. The player base is talking at the calling about why don't they just increase the round limit to like 60 minutes instead of 50 minutes?
Yeah.
That would probably make sense.
Yeah.
Because there were so many people stalling that, you know, the individual players just got stalled out. Everybody was waiting for those matches, and sometimes it would go to -10, maybe -15 minutes, right? Genji, you were there as well.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly pretty standard. So any like large scale tournament, most of the time. So anytime that they call the judge for like a question or whatever, the judge is gonna come explain. Sometimes it'll take, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then they'll give you an extra like 10 minutes to play.
Yep.
And then so I actually thought that overall, so the Tales of Aria pre-release, like a world premiere
Friday.
tournament, that ran very slow.
Okay.
But out of all the tournaments that I've been to, and I've been to like, I think like 40, 50 GPs,
Oh wow.
and the main event was running really well. And I think that it ran actually like pretty fast. So usually when you go, just like to set people's expectations, if it goes like minus 15, 20 minutes, and it goes to the next round turnover, that's like pretty fast.
Oh, okay.
For
Okay.
me, I found it so surprising that you only had 10-minute break and then you needed to start another round and another round.
Yeah.
And I was like, do they even have time to go to the restroom?
Oh, that's
Or like rethink the next move, or even like, I don't know.
I have a funny story about that. So usually, there's when you decide what decks you want to play for these tournaments, they're like really long. Sometimes it can be like 8 to 10 hours before like you can stop for the day. So there's something called like pizza value. So it's like you play like a deck that is gonna win fast, so you have time to go. You have time to go to the concession stand, get some pizza.
God, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's funny.
That was pretty insane.
Wow.
We ate some pretty nice meals. You guys were at the X Pot.
Oh,
Ate his business, right? It was
So
super
good.
insane. I don't know if we have video from there. It's not in Fabled Hunters yet, but did you guys take some pictures of X Pot?
Some of it, my friend took some photos and video, I think,
Cool,
for
cool.
Instagram.
Yeah, so we were at the X Spot. We'll include them. And basically, we went from eating A5 Wagyu one day, like 10 varieties of A5 Wagyu, to having a concession stand hot dog, getting my fingers dirty, like wiping it off, running to my table, and then going back to playing. And that hot dog was literally all I ate throughout the calling.
Oh
It was
my
crazy.
God.
You know what the chicken fingers, what it's called? It's
What?
called like salty chicken fingers.
Yeah,
But the salt isn't on the chicken.
yeah.
That's how you lose.
It's really because you actually have time to eat chicken
There was
fingers.
taco stand.
There was a taco stand?
Yeah.
It was probably on the other side. Because I was totally all the way in the back on the right, and there's just hot dogs, water, and overpriced chicken fingers. Yeah.
Everything. I mean, I think overall the tournament. I think most of the feedback that I read online in terms of how everything at the tournament was, like everybody was very respectful.
Yep.
Towards like the health guidelines, and then also
Oh, of course.
like
Masks and whatnot.
yeah, but also like interpersonally. Susha doesn't know, but normally when you go to like other card game tournaments, there aren't as many women.
No.
But I thought that the environment as in general was like very, very welcoming.
Yep.
Interesting.
Very open, very welcoming. I would say over 10% ladies.
Yeah.
There was
Wow.
maybe
A
about
lot.
12 to 15% women, and that's a lot. That's
rare.
very diverse for a card game.
Yeah, I think normally it's like 1 to 2%.
1 to 2%
Yeah.
normally.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Yeah.
Something's happening. I mean, it's not common, but this was the first Flesh and Blood event
Yeah.
ever being held, right? So maybe that.
I was asking questions like, so why Flesh and Blood?
Mhm.
Like, why are you playing this game?
Yeah.
Right? What's unique? And they're like, it's a community. It's
Yeah.
the people, and then how the game itself like develops, and like new characters coming, new heroes. Like,
Yeah.
I think like there's something unique, which I'm still trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys like, maybe explain to me why Flesh and Blood is so unique.
Oh, why it's unique. Reggie, you wanna kick things off?
I think that one thing that's unique about Flesh and Blood is, and I think this is something very intentional by the company, they made like half of their characters that you play with women. I think James White has talked a lot about like encouraging diversity. He's talked about how trading card games you can like be like any character.
cool.
I think like when you're like doing any
race.
kind of like role playing, whatever, like role playing games like D&D or whatever, also like pretty popular among like people of different backgrounds. I think that itself makes Flesh and Blood a little bit unique in that you get to like choose a character that you feel an attachment to for whatever reason. And I think that a lot of people latch onto it. I think also just like the fact that they don't want to be like any other game, make like a digital client, and it's like we're making an effort to have like an interpersonal connection. I think leads to like a more welcoming community.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Those are all great points. And to the point about playing women, like I used to play MMOs, and when I played MMOs, I would always play female characters because the joke in multiple guilds is if you're going to look at a butt all day, why look at a guy's butt? Because your MMO characters walking, you're looking at the back of your character. So that's honestly the reason. And when I pilot Dorinthia Bay, she's Dorinthia Ironsong. I love her story. I think she's the main character because chapter 1 starts with Dorinthia and Solana. And she's also easy on the eye. She's not ugly like Reinar or full of himself like Bravo. And I mean, I like Katsu. I can play Katsu, but Katsu's kind of cheap.
What about the new characters?
The new characters?
The winner of the tournament, he played
Prism.
Right?
Was it Lloyd? Lloyd?
The younger.
It was
He played Prism for sure.
Yeah.
His name was Lloyd, right?
No. It was
The winner?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler
everyone.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is this like
or Tyler
something?
I think on Facebook. I think on Facebook his name is Tyler Broughton.
Okay.
I don't know. I forget.
His real name?
So is it weird that the female character Prism
Won the game.
No, it's not weird at all. It completely makes sense because that's kind of how Prism is. Prism is the perfect counterpoint to Chain, in my opinion, because she's got things like Arclight Sentinel, and Arclight Sentinel basically says you attack one time, you have to attack Arclight Sentinel, you can't do anything else. And Chain is about like accumulating blood debt and doing like 18 different things at once. And he's the bad guy, he's the boogeyman. Like 5 out of the 8 top 8s were Chain. And then it's just totally awesome that Prism just steamrolled through a pile of chains, and she just stopped him in his tracks, and it's great. It's great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then also, I think he wasn't in top players list, so that was like a shocking.
Like an underdog.
Yeah. Like
in multiple ways.
And it shows that anyone can be like on top.
Anybody
like,
can come out.
Just based on your skills, your cards. That was
how
awesome.
you build your deck, and on that day, how you perform.
Yeah.
I think
stress level.
I think the guy who won, I think he just started playing Flesh and Blood like
3 weeks before the call.
like a month before.
Yeah.
He must be a genius.
Yeah, a lot of experience playing card games, I think.
Yeah, other card games.
Okay.
Yeah, he just picked
That's
up
awesome.
Flesh and Blood, and this is great for the game,
Yeah.
right?
Knowing that a new player won the
Yeah.
tournament.
Hey, when are you gonna?
Oh yeah, are you next?
Yeah, who are you gonna pilot?
I've been secretly, practicing. So building my deck. I'll see you in Dallas, guys.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hone those skills, Ada. Dallas is going to be sealed format, so you don't actually have to bring a deck. You just have to go there, show up. They'll give you a bunch of cards.
Use my
Big brain powers.
Yep.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, what else? What else has been going on? Or what else about the calling? Any other thoughts, you guys?
I mean, I've been mainly talking to people, right, and like taking videos and pictures. So for me, I met people like from outside of like we're here in New York, right? So people from Texas, Brazil, I believe. So around the globe, that was shocking.
A lot of people flew in, I heard.
Yeah, and then everyone is so nice. I don't know, like that's the biggest shocking finale. Everyone is nice.
Yeah.
And then but I'm just the point is everyone flew to Vegas
Yep.
Just for this.
just for this.
Just
for
for
3
that.
days being there.
It's crazy to think that like a game, like a hobby, has brought so many people.
I have a funny story.
Well,
Yeah.
What's
What's the story?
So we were on the second floor. I don't know if I told you this, but the convention is on the second floor. And then the first floor is Mine Expo.
Mining Expo. That's right.
So every time I walk on the second floor with Minori, they're like, Mining Expo is downstairs. I was like, no, I need to be here.
Oh, the security was telling you might be in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You guys look dressed up like business women. It's like no. This is a nerd party only. No girls allowed. You guys are in the wrong place. That's hilarious. Really?
That's funny. No, you told me this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. Oh my god. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean that kind of tells you like people really think of this community as, we always say diversified, but I think like we built this wall in our heads thinking like, especially me and Susha, like growing up, we never played those card games, and if not for Fabled Hunter, not for Saint, we would have never really gotten exposed to this outer space of nerdiness. I don't know, not in a bad way, but really I think this is a big like breakthrough both for RSS and for us and this community really, because I feel like we should always be open. It's 21st century. We should be open to learning more about other people's hobbies and like seeing if that would be something you'll be passionate in. Because I am a competitive person. I like winning games. If I could win that tournament game, I think we'll feel pretty good. So really, I'm really excited for the next calling, which is coming up in like 2 weeks.
A couple weeks, yeah. We'll be there.
So, yeah. Well, if that's all we got, then
Well, actually, there's some updates within the community, right, Genji? What's been happening ever since the calling? And we've got Tales of Aria around the corner too.
Yeah, so I mean, after the calling, a lot of people basically they're kind of looking at the calling as a kind of like a barometer to see how Flesh and Blood is going to be doing. So even like the stores, like so usually when you have these large events, they have stores come on to buy space to be able to buy and sell cards at the event. And actually, for most people who don't understand the financial aspect of running an event like this, honestly speaking, those vendors pay for most of like the venue fees, like rent out the place.
oh,
Yep.
wow.
And so I think at the time, Channel Fireball, wanted 10 people to sign up. Only I think six or seven vendors signed up. But it was with the expectation of how many people are going to show up, and having like over like I think it was about 1,000 people who were at the event in total.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying like at the event in total, 900 people signed up for the pre-release, and then 700 something signed up for the main event. And I think that basically it's like a sign that Flesh and Blood is not. It's like moving from it being primarily dominated by collectors and investors, and now I think it's really about like getting into the game, playing it, meeting people at stores, meeting people in the Flesh and Blood. And I think this is kind of like a turning point.
Yep.
What else? A lot of people are excited about Tales of Aria. I'm excited to get some Tales of Aria myself. But then also another thing that's been kind of on the hot topic for people is that they recently banned. So one of the concerns that a lot of people had going into the Las Vegas tournament is this character Chain. So Chain said 5 out of 8.
5 out of 8, top 8. Like 40% of the field was playing Chain.
Yeah, and then so like normally when you play these games a little bit more competitively, this is usually kind of seen as not necessarily a good thing, because then you're kind of forced into either playing it or trying to beat it. And LSS like openly admitted, like they said that, hey, look, like we realized that if it's just always about chain, either you're playing chain or you have to play to beat chain.
Or build a deck specifically to counter chain.
Yeah, it leads to an unfun state. So it's not just about like wins and losses. It's about creating a play environment that's fun.
Yeah.
So they want different characters to be able to take the spotlight. So they made a choice that I think is fairly controversial. They banned basically all the versions of Seeds of Agony, and then they also banned a new card from the new set before it like even released, which is this weapon.
Dustblade.
Yeah, Dustblade. And they just said, hey, look, we made a mistake.
Yep.
And I think that the reception that I've seen from a lot of people, there are some people who are kind of disappointed that this fell through the cracks, but most of the people that I've seen reacting to these announcements have kind of been like, okay, yes, it sucks that one of the cold foils from the new set is getting banned. But
only in Classic Constructed.
Yeah, in Classic Constructed. But at the same time, it's good to see that LSS isn't just going to rely on Living Legend to let characters play out for another like 1 or 2 years, that they have made it a point that they want to promote like the health of the game.
Yep.
And I think going back to the point, we're seeing like a turning point. Like it's really about creating like a quality play environment.
Yeah.
For sure. It's about expanding upon the gameplay in the community. It's about seeing that there's something imbalanced and then they're balancing it. And about the Dustblade, I mean, I literally made a video. We started Fabled Hunters because I was getting more and more butthurt about what they did with Oko, what they did with Red and 6, what they did with Hogak in Magic the Gathering. WotC did it. But the difference is they waited till the cards were released. People were playing them. They were already collecting them, and there was a big market, and these cards were...
Maybe you paid like $200 for a playset.
Of $400 for a playset of Red and 6. It was $100 a piece.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was banned in its most popular format. Your $100 card goes to $10. That's not okay. Even when I was sitting down with Robert Pompa, who's prominent in the Magic community, he's a prominent dealer in the Northeast, he said the same thing. Uro, Oko, Red and 6, that's different. That's when you build a card and you hype it up, and then, the card's already breaking the game. This was a case of the publisher, Legend Story Studios, saying, hey, we made a mistake. We didn't play test enough. It's not even released. Like, I think it was banned, Tuesday or?
Yeah, it was like right after the pre-release.
Right after the pre-release it was banned. And they were like, we screwed up, but it's still a card, it's still in the set, it's still playable in every other format other than Classic Constructed. The set didn't come out yet, so whoever's speculating in this market and flipping for free tendies, they're just, they're in it for the money. The real player base, the loyal members and supporters of Flesh and Blood, were not harmed because it got banned on Tuesday. It's Friday as of the recording of the video, 3 days after, and I think product is releasing today, right?
Yeah,
product is shipping from stores today.
Yeah, today you should be able to go to your store and buy it, or if you pre-ordered it,
they're shipping it out today. Yeah. So most of the world hasn't even gotten their Tales of Aria first editions yet. So they already made the mistake. They said, we screwed up. And then when you make a mistake, you own it early on. That's so much better than having people collect it, grade it, put it in their decks, build decks around it, and then for you to cancel it or for you to ban it a couple weeks after.
Oh, it's like Susha. Like, let's say if you're trying to get into playing the game and you get together like $400 or $500 that you saved up to like buy into a deck, it would suck if like a month later you can't play.
Yeah.
Cards
or if you bought a $300 card or $300 cold foil, that was just a paperweight, right?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they acknowledge this.
And the bigger thing, I think Renji, did you mention the card specifically? It's Seeds of Agony, right?
Yeah, Seeds of Agony.
Seeds of Agony for the chain deck, which basically it was 9 cards out of like a 70 card deck of chain, which gave him free damage, plus buffing, plus go again. So it was just really, really unfair.
Yeah.
Like imagine
sounds unfair.
Yeah, imagine we're in a fighting game and you guys are playing Chun-Li and I'm playing, I don't know, Chain. and I get to punch you 9 times in the face first before the
I like
round
that.
starts.
No, I can punch
I don't know if
you.
they're gonna get the reference.
Okay, but still, I don't know if they played Street Fighter. Viewers, maybe you guys have played Street Fighter. Who knows? But I'm just saying, let's say there's a fighting game. You're playing a girl, I'm playing a mean old zombie guy, and I get to punch you 9 times before the round even starts. That's not fair. I'm talking about a fighting game. We're not talking about actual violence, Ada.
Yeah, but no, it is unfair.
But I saw Chain was giving like 9 cards, something like different cards, putting it on the table. Is this
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
He was basically stacking
Yeah,
seeds
yeah,
of agony, seeds of agony into rift minds. That's it was like a super combo that he could go again forever.
Because I
and play
was
for free.
watching those live streams.
Oh yeah,
Because it's so hectic, like it's such a big space.
yeah.
So
You can't really-
yeah, you don't know what's happening, right? So I had to watch.
You did
live
research?
No, I was live streaming the tournament while I was like eating or like going. Like,
Oh my god, you're getting
progress.
really into this.
Yeah, so I was listening. I was like, okay, now they're doing this. I was like, okay, I need to go there.
That's crazy.
It's multitasking.
Yeah,
That's
that's good that you were keeping on top of things.
Yeah.
Worse. That's my worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Honest.
She did it for work. She's
Yeah.
just being honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just. I was just a super fan. You were a competitor, right? You're there to be a
Not very
competitor.
competitive. You did better than I did.
Yeah,
Well,
you did great singing.
hey, I wasn't
great.
boasting before. This guy was at the table with Rob Seigel. You were a witness. He was at the table with Rob Seigel, and he was saying he was going to smoke Rob Seigel.
I definitely would. I still hold to
Wait,
that.
did you play with him?
No.
No, you didn't.
They were in different brackets because Rob went.
Oh my
like,
god.
6
Like,
It's okay. It's okay. Friendly trash talk.
I'll take the L.
oh my god.
I'll take
That
the
was a
L.
nice thing.
What?
God, she's so nice. Just saying so.
That's okay. You gotta take it.
Saint.
No, when you talk big, you gotta
You gotta own it. You gotta own it.
Yeah.
You
I'll
gotta own
take
it.
the L. I'll
You'll take the
the
L. There's one thing before you go, because we recently got our acrylics in.
Yeah.
Remember the wall? And we said we want to do a giveaway? The Fabled
Yes.
Hunters wall?
That's what we had shipped here. 3 boxes.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
or 5 boxes.
Yeah, we had huge cases of boxes.
Yeah, so
I thought it's a gift.
we thought it was like early Christmas gifts
Yeah.
that arrived from Santa.
Yeah.
So one day, 5
They
giant
are.
boxes.
They are Christmas gifts. They're Christmas
But not
gifts
for us.
Okay.
for our viewers.
Oh, yes.
So,
They are.
guys, we could probably zoom in. This is a product from Graded Power. They're called display guards. Graded Power has been in the industry for about 35 years, according to the owner,
Decades.
Jim Russo. And they make, you guys want to take a look? They make really awesome acrylic cases. So
Can
yeah,
you open this?
they're magnetic as a matter of fact.
Oh, wait.
Okay, then.
They slide open. Other way, other way.
Oh.
Slide it open.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, it's
That's so innovative. They're
Very
made.
nice.
Yeah, I ordered these
Empty box?
in March. Yes, it's for an empty box. It's for displaying
God,
empty
I thought
boxes.
they were full.
No, because it's first edition, so
Oh,
we're
I
keeping
know,
the boxes.
The viewers maybe thought that they were gonna get Arcane Rising.
No,
Yeah,
they're not
that's
going to
what
get
I
Arcane
thought.
Rising first edition. We're not giving away $2,000 first edition
That's
boxes.
what I thought too.
Sorry. What we are doing though is because Graded Power gave us a discount on like over 150 display guards, we're going to be giving 5 of them away. So yeah, you guys are, you guys like the product and you guys like preserving sealed product, whether it's full or whether it's just an empty, old vintage fab box. Then yeah.
What are the rules?
The rules are they can give us their experience or their thoughts about the Calling Las Vegas and give us maybe suggestions about what content we can film, what you can cover, or what we can cover in Dallas. That'd be cool. And we'll pick 5 people and you guys will get display guards. By the way, www.gradedpower.com. Yeah, these are actually really affordable. They're really good. They make Magic product as well. They make like booster boxes for Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh.
That would look like we're out on one of those TV like
infomercials, like QVC, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're not selling it.
Give
We're
away.
we're just giving
Giving
Jim
away.
Russo a shout out. So guys, if you guys want nice acrylics for sealed product, also I heard, Mr. Brusso at Gen Con was selling Alpha Power 9 for 90% off. Then you can go visit gradedpower.com, or email them at manager@gradedpower.com. Time twisters for 32, everybody.
Good job.
All right, guys. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.